Hey fellow comrades, welcome back. Today we're going to be having a good match against Mulder. Now of course this is an OU match, judging by the team preview. Now I kinda need to explain some stuff. I know I have told you guys I will be doing lower stuff, which I shall, but really, you know what happened when Garchomp got released, and Kyurem Black form actually got its spot into OU, and I was like, I gotta try this. Plus this was not a weather based team from my side or his side of view, which was kind of refreshing. I must say that I had much fun playing this game, pretty straightforward, and this really wasn't stalling match at all. If you are need to stall, this may just be the perfect match for you. Anyways, we're gonna go for the U-turn. I know that Lander should normally outspeed because I'm Scarf, and I am plus speed nature. I can easily outspeed him even if he is Scarf. I'm gonna switch out to Rotom just in case he decides to U-turn. I could have switched out to Heatran to take the Ice Beam a bit better, but the problem is he could have a U-turn, switch out to Terrakion and get the switch initiative. And in this case I decided to go to my best bet, my Rotom, that can take Terrakion and a couple of other threats as well. For now I'm just gonna switch out to my Kyurem Black form because Rotom is standing as a threat and I was not too sure how I should handle one. So I just decided to, okay, I'm just gonna get in here, I'm just gonna outrage away, let the best man win, but I actually one-shot him, and that was quite surprising. But then again, Volt Switch didn't do that much, kinda got me realizing that his Rotom was most definitely special defensive, kinda going more towards special defense than defense. Because I'm not Life Orb, I'm Leftovers, and it still one-shot that Rotom. After seeing lefties, he was a defensive form in some way. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna be taken down by the Terrakion, unfortunately. But I felt that Rotom was an important essence on his team. I need to take him down, and the best way to take him down is to use the most useless Pokemon on your team against it. Now the reason I said that I feel like my Dragon in this particular match against his team was the most useless is because he had Terrakion, he had Garchomp. Yeah, actually Garchomp can outspeed. He had so many stuff, even Breloom, that could have, all of those could have threatened my Dragon, and I personally feel Dragon wouldn't have really been doing much. Switch out to Breloom against Terrakion, he switches out to Garchomp, decide to put it to sleep. I guess he was predicting me to go for the Sword Dance straight off the bat, trying to set up on it, predicting the switch of course with minus defense from close combat with the most likely switch, but he isn't waking up. And now I know he's gonna switch out. If he doesn't switch out, I can still U-turn and switch out to my Landers, which will probably outspeed everything on his team and U-turn in advance. Lots of scouting, lots of switch initiative, not to mention they're quite heavy hitters. Now I'm gonna just show him I have Mach Punch, something I didn't really review him back before. Didn't really use him because I know for a fact he's gonna, he's gonna switch out to something, and he did there. But now he did stay in, thinking that I will maybe over-predict, I'm not too sure, maybe make a double switch, but I didn't do that. Maybe he was thinking I don't have Mach Punch priority in case that happens, he could actually threaten me. But his Terrakion unfortunately will be taken down by that misplay there, and he's gonna go to his Genesect, just gonna go for the Flamethrower, take down his Garchomp, make a clever move there, preserve his Garchomp to be a Deathfire in this case, being asleep may as well be useless, so may as well have it as a Deathfire. That was a good move on his part. Now that is the way you preserve your Pokemon, even after them being asleep, you preserve them as a Sleep Fodder or a Deathfire. In both cases, it will definitely work because Breloom is gonna be having a bit harder time putting something else on his team to sleep now. His team has changed over the course of this following moves. For now, I'm just gonna Flamethrower. I'm a special defensive Heatran. I know I can take everything from Genesect, the reason he switches out to Alakazam. Not to mention Focus Blast did not take him out, and I was lucky enough to get two Flamethrowers involved with him actually missing the Focus Blast there. Mighty unfortunate, but it's 70%, and that is what happens on the most crucial moments, and that is the reason why I run Flamethrower. But then again, I'm a special defensive. I could have run Lava Plume, but I have Toxic on it. I feel like that would have not been that beneficial in some certain situations where I would have preferred Poison and actually get a burn on it. But for now, I'm gonna go for the Genesect. I'm gonna get the special attack race against the Breloom, knowing that I can easily take him down with Bug Buzz. I'm just gonna go for it. That was fought back before, long time ago, that Scizor 4-time resists Bug. So just look at Scizor and everybody's gonna think that it resists Bug 4 times, but it doesn't. Bug does neutral against Bug, and I guess Bug Buzz in this case was the best. But he did outspeed me because he is of course Scarf. I am Life Orb. Genesect, I'm gonna switch out to my Rotom. Water My wash form, not water. And yeah, Rotom is gonna be a bit unfortunate here because he's gonna be missing with those hydro pumps. Now, of course, if Rotom would have been running Scald or Surf, well, I would have most likely run Surf because I already have Will-O-Wisp. I would have decided to go for it because of these certain situations. I mean, it's already a defensive wall, a defensive tank. It's still dishing out enough damage. But really, when you think about it, I mean, 8 PP is just not that good. And when I think about it a bit more, the way I was playing with this guy wasn't the smartest way. I could have easily volt switch away and switch out to my Breloom and decide to go for a Mach Punch. My priority, I could have easily taken him out, but I was underestimating my Breloom at that certain point of time. I didn't really watch many people using it. So I was kind of lacking the damage calculation in general. I've come to realize that it is a real heavy hitter in OU, like a true heavy hitter. This thing hits like an absolute demonic beast. This like throwing a castle on your face. It is absolute destruction. But yeah, Mach Punch, and that will be the game. So that was a really good game, Mulder. I hope you guys have enjoyed. A pretty straightforward match, but I had lots of fun with it. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Until next time, guys, take care. Peace.